Darkness. Hello and welcome back to the channel. It has been some time, and today we are looking at Lapluss Darkness from Hololive. That's right, we finally have Hololive X in Nendoroid form, and we are starting with the fan favourite Lapluss Darkness, or Lapluss Darkness. Yes, it's always a weird way to kind of see it. Add darkness if you're extremely that way. Now, this is Nendoroid number 2277, and as always comes in a very nice cardboard box. And with a lot of these Hololive ones, purple is the name of the game. We have Hololive triangles, and we see many ways you can display her if you so desire. I am really excited to open this one because I'm not going to lie, it's been a while since I've opened some Hololive Nendoroids. I know I've been really lax at opening these things. I have got about 3 other Hololive ones, and Ina is very much on the way in terms of recording this. I might push her out a little bit faster depending on what things happen, but who knows. But for now, let's stop rambling and let's release her from her cardboard and plastic prison, shall we? Ooh. This was probably the most frustrating Nendoroid I have ever had to try and put together. You'd think it should be simple, but no, this Nendoroid was not designed to be put together manually. And I'm going to be honest, I'm pretty annoyed with the fact that there are so many problems with this Nendoroid. First up, blotches on there, so that's going to have to be sent off to be replaced. The tail snapped off pretty much instantly. That's right, so I had to glue that thing back together. The base does not fit using the included peg system, so fortunately she kind of stands without having the peg system in place because of her long hair. The long hair means that she, like I said, just doesn't have the amount of space. You cannot put this collar thing on as well as the hair because the whole ball joint system. It is so frustrating and really ruined the enjoyment of the figure for me. Now, I'm going to be a little bit more lenient because you do get an accessory where you don't have to put the tail in, and that makes it a little bit better in my opinion, because I probably never was going to have that in. It just means I can't use the serious face because, yeah, blotches. But that's just me being a little bit frustrated. Hopefully you guys have a better experience. Now, the Nendoroid itself does look really nice. I really like the horns where they're kind of purpley and black. It looks really nice, and the hair system itself looks absolutely lovely. You can actually remove the little flick and put this little bird in, which is a cool little addition. Although I kind of would have liked if they would have at least give you a stand for that. But hey, you know, it's Goodsmile. They can't afford to do that. The arms look really nice. I really like the little cannon arms. I mean, obviously you don't get any extra hands, but Goodsmile were quite friendly enough to at least give you a few alternatives. These things fall off with the slightest hint of being touched. I love the design. I really actually do like Lapluss's design in general. I mean, it's very purpley. It doesn't stand out quite as much as I hoped. That was very similar to the Jill one from Valhalla, where it looked nice. It just didn't really stand out. But fortunately with Lapluss, the horns and the hair do make her stand out a little bit more. I really like the cheeky face with a bit of a blush as well. The base, like I said, I had a little bit of issues sticking the base on, so I've just kind of not bothered. I'm not going to talk about the tail too much. Like I said, mine snapped, but you can still use the whole to kind of put on. In fact, that was a little bit better because the tail was extremely long. I wasn't sure if it was supposed to be to snap off anyway, so the idea is that you can still kind of plug it in. But I kind of wish that was molded to the figure itself. But that's just my opinion. Well, let's try her out with a different pose, shall we? I'm going to be honest, I really like this design for Lapluss. I love the fact that you get a chair and you get legs to make her look very, very small on the chair. It just looks so nice. I really also like the fact that you can just put the bird in as well. I mean, yeah, you lose her little flick, but you know what? It's one of those things that I'm not going to complain too much about. Yeah, I mean, I can't exactly use this face since there's a little bit of a scuff mark on it, but you know what, overall it's not too noticeable, and yeah, depending on how you display it, it still looks really nice. I really like this way of displaying her, and that's definitely going to be the way I'm going to display her eventually, once I get her all set up. But yeah, what do you guys think? Do you like this pose, or do you prefer the standard up one? I think I like sitting down that little bit more. Also, incidentally, the box itself doesn't show any way of posing it. You know, where the box kind of gives you ideas on how to pose it. Doesn't show anything for sitting down with this chair. I kind of wonder if it was a bit of a last minute choice to include it. What do you guys think? And here we have her with her final face. Honestly, I really like this one. It's kind of what you would expect from the character itself, being the head of a secret society that kind of isn't really going anywhere. Very much like series like Miss Black General. Honestly, it's a very fun Nendoroid, it's a very fun pose, it's a very fun expression. I really like it. What do you guys think? And there we have Lapluss Darkness, a very nice Nendoroid that is riddled with, if I'm perfectly honest, a few little problems. Like I said, I had the issue with the tail snapping off. I mean, yeah, you can still insert it, but it's kind of like, it's not ideal. I kind of wish it was sculpted on a little bit more. This was a little bit, I don't know if I did this when I was unboxing it or what, but yeah, it's not ideal. The fact that you can't even use the peg in the stand very well, the whole thing with the collar just getting in the way and just not working particularly well. It feels like these had a lot of ideas, but if I'm honest, I kind of feel like it was a little bit limited by Nendoroid, just through the fact that there was just so many things that kind of went wrong with it that, fair enough, you can kind of see it, this one, fair enough, it might be a mistake or whatever, it's just one of those things. But stuff like this, stuff like the peg not fitting in, stuff like the collar not being able to kind of like attach very easily, or kind of getting in the way of the arms as well, it's one of those things that it's kind of like, it probably should have been resolved before it was published. But that's just my opinion. I really do like the Nendoroid. I love the sitting down one. I kind of wish I had the stern face to kind of use, but you know what, I like the happy face as well. And I actually like this one as well. It's one of those ones where it's actually all of the faces are incredibly well, and it's a rather unique Nendoroid in terms of Hololive, because a lot of them are kind of, you know, the whole cute girl being thing. This kind of one looks a little bit more evil and a little bit more unique in my opinion. Very nice Nendoroid, but that's my opinion. What do you guys think of Lapluss Darkness's Nendoroid? Have you got her? Let me know in the comments. And if you do like this, stick around. We've got plenty more Hololive Nendoroids coming. We've got Ina coming in the next few days. That should be coming in the post. As well, I've got Kanata and I've got Bota and Alami still yet to unbox. So plenty more to see in the upcoming weeks. Stay tuned.